Tuesday, March 31st, here in Flagstaff. And after sufficient deliberation and being conflicted and all the other good stuff that comes along with having to, at the very least, pause a hike, that's what I'm doing. It's all going on hold. Definitely would rather be part of the solution than the problem. So even though I haven't had any negative pushback in any of the places I've gone through, it doesn't really mean that there isn't any risk to these small towns and places. So I think the best thing I can do right now is to, at the very least, put a hold on everything. I'm going to stop the trail scene and wait and see what's going on. Another one of those situations where I just got to make it up as I go, but definitely want to kind of be more of a team player here, and at least until I get better information that tells me that I may be able to continue walking, I'm going to stop. So anyway, it's been pretty good so far, and yeah, I know that there are definitely opinions out there that would say I should have stopped earlier, but I think being in the backcountry was one of the best forms of isolation that can be found. So in any event, we all have to make our own decisions, and this is mine for the moment. And just have to figure out what to do. I'm an RVer, so I'm still going to be somewhere. Without a house, I have to be somewhat mobile. So I'll just have to be as careful as possible and take it from there. So in any event, this might be the last video on my hiking channel, at least for a bit, and unless I do some day hiking, which I think seems to be fine from what I can tell from the community. It's just the long distance multi-day stuff going through the small towns and potentially spreading the pathogen, which I have no way of knowing whether I have or not, because even if I wanted to be tested, I couldn't be right now. Hopefully those tests will come down the line very soon and be more widely spread. So at the moment, I'm asymptomatic, feel fine, which I'm grateful for, but that does not mean I am not a carrier. Until I can confirm that, I'll have to assume that I am. Anyway, I appreciate the comments of everybody in the community that I've taken time to listen to or read, and hopefully we can get through this trauma sooner than later. But I'm pretty sure that probably for the next at least 2 to 4 weeks, we're going to be still trying to peak out in different parts of the country, and I'm plugged into all the news and media stuff, so of course I'm trying to sort that out and stay balanced on the sources and whatnot. Personally right now, my level of concern is probably low. Maybe I'm kidding myself, I don't know. But since I feel fine, that's probably where that's coming from. Okay, well, until later. Hang on here. Onward and upward. Stay healthy. Well, not a great view, but yeah, these are some of the lower hills, mountains right behind to the, I guess, north of Flagstaff, just outside the outskirts. Can't see Mount Humphreys from here, but it's pretty much behind those trees. Anyway, yeah, Flagstaff is I think I mentioned before, is a really neat community. It's got a lot to offer. The only downside potentially might be is just it's cold in the winter, and you do get some snow, but I've been here several times, and yeah, I like it. I think the cost of living might be above the national average, but anyway.